one thing wrong with every Roblox game. First, we're going to start off with Anime Adventures. The rates are horrible. Maybe just because I'm coming from All Star, but regardless, most people who play that game come from All Star anyway. But the rates are just terrible for 5 stars. And the pity is also horrible, but I guess that's two. But we're gonna make it into one. Next is ABA. Inconsistent updates is definitely probably the biggest problem with ABA because we'll get 2 characters 1 month, 4 characters, and then just no update for 1 month. So they definitely need to work on that consistency of the updates. Balancing is also a big problem, but I think inconsistent updates is definitely a bigger problem for ABA. Next is GPO. Pretty much the same thing as ABA. The updates isn't very consistent. Most updates take 6+ months. And sometimes the content won't even be that good for 6 months. So definitely inconsistent updates for GPO. Now we have Heaven's Arena. I think the biggest problem with Heaven's Arena is the comment changes every update. They change the comment every update, so it's hard to get used to. So I think that's the biggest problem. Next is ASTD, or All Star Tower Defense. The updates are lackluster, so I think that's the biggest problem. That's why Anime Adventures has no players now. The updates are just mid and a little bit inconsistent as well. But we have Type Soul next. Honestly, it was hard to pick between being too grindy and just having shit devs, but I went with too grindy because the kid Bankai is crazy. Like the Bankai and the Resurrection, that's just crazy to me. That it shouldn't be that hard. Now we have Debogan. I think the base issue is probably balancing. A lot of stuff is broken, uh, but they do a pretty good job balancing. But that's probably the biggest problem. If I had to say there was a problem, so yeah, balancing. Next is Block Fruits. I think the biggest problem is either the graphics or the combat. I'm just gonna say that graphics because the graphics are just poop. That's all I'm gonna say. The graphics are horrible. I know it was made a while ago, so I guess I have an excuse, but the graphics are just terrible. And for last, I'm gonna go with Peroxide. The biggest problem is there's no shift lock on Xbox when you play on mice and keyboard. Maybe that's just probably a me problem, but they do need to add shift lock for Xbox and mouse and keyboard because it's only lock on right now, and they need to add shift lock. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you did stay to the end, like and subscribe.